What's going on, everybody? It's Rudelife NASA. You know, the coolest dude in the wheelchair. And I got something I want to tell you. You know who are the coolest people? People are introverted. Let me tell you why. Because we stay out the way. We mind our business. We don't want to be around a whole bunch of people. We're perfect for relationships because we're only going to be focused on what we're going to be focused on. That's ourselves and our relationship. And I was thinking about it like over the years, right? I think I became an introvert. Like I like to stay to myself. I like to stay out the way. I like to be heard, but I don't really like to be seen. If you think about it, people like Jay-Z or powerful people, they're not seen. They make moves like everybody knows that they got a company. Everybody knows they got a machine behind them, but they don't really be seen like that. And that's how I like to be. I like to make moves. I mean, yes, I guess I am on a label. Shout out to DC. Shout out to the DC network. I guess I am on a team or whatever. But outside of what I do for my label, what I do for my team, I don't like to be seen. I like to keep it low key with me and my wifey, bro. I don't do a whole bunch of moving around. I don't do a whole bunch of hanging out, partying, and this and the third. And that's okay. It's okay for you to just be focused on you and your goals, bro. That's okay. Don't let anybody tell you different, bro. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know what I'm saying? And so I call this piece right here is it's an episode I'm doing for the people to see because I'm trying to work on more visual stuff. I call this the rude introvert because um anybody who knows me, like, my name is Rule Life NASA or 710 Rule Life NASA. The 710 is because of my birthday. Because the 710 Rule Life, that's a whole thing for me. Like, that's something that I believe in. But I mean, I call this the rude introvert because, like, I mean, it means something to me. Like, I don't do a whole bunch of popping out and talking and this thing and third unless I'm on the show. But I'm about respect, right? I feel like there's not enough respect going on in this world anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about loyalty. Where did the loyalty go, people? Like, you got people turning on people just for let's say just for the clout, basically, just to get mentioned. That's not me. I've always had an old school traditions, right? Always been old school, right? About if I say I got you, I got you. You know what I'm saying? If I say I love you, I love you. I try not to do you dirty. You know what I'm saying? I try not to be on no disrespect. But disrespect, okay, now let's talk about disrespect. Disrespect. When somebody disrespects you, you can't tell another person how to handle the disrespect. That's why when people say, if you disrespect me, it's a wrap because disrespect will not be tolerated. I'm one of the type of people. I'm gonna respect you and I'm gonna appreciate you, but just do not disrespect me. I tell everybody that. I tell my wife that. Like, look, just don't disrespect me, and we good. We can argue, we can fight, we can have disagreements. We can go back and forth. I'm cool with going back and forth. I'd rather argue with the people I'm around. I'd rather have fights with the people I'm around. I don't wanna have yes men around me. If you're cool with being yes men, or you're okay with the people who look up to you, they gotta agree with everything you say, then you need to work on yourself. I don't want you to agree with everything I say because at the end of the day, I know I think differently. I think differently, I move differently, and I really practice what I preach, and I stand on what I say. Like I move so different. People are asking me now, like, why have you changed? I changed because the way I was moving before was not working. You understand me? The way I was looking at life was not working. I was too wired, bro. I was too angry. I don't want to be angry anymore. And the reason one of the reasons why I became an introvert is because I don't want to be angry anymore. Now listen, when you're angry, your anger is never gonna go away. All you can do is learn how to maintain it. But that beast is always gonna be with you. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say pause because some of y'all be on that weird stuff. So to make sure I'm straight, pause. But I mean, if you really think about it, I call this the root introvert because that's who I am. Um, I stay to myself, but I live my truth. Like I don't worry about anybody trying to do anything to me. I don't worry about anybody trying to damage damage my credibility or anything because one thing about me is like you ain't gotta try to out me because I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there because I don't care. I don't care. And I'm disciplined enough to know no matter what somebody says about me, no matter what somebody thinks about me, that's not gonna change me. Throughout the years, hell, a couple months ago, I thought that um how can I say this? I felt like I was changing and I wasn't changing in in the right direction. Like I was trying to change myself to better other people. But when you change yourself to better other people, sometimes you kind of destroy yourself because you're not fully happy because you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for them. So always remember that you have to do things for you first. So then I just realized, yo, I'm better off doing it the way I've been doing it. I'm more comfortable being myself. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't realize you're not really moving correctly until it's pointed out, or until a situation happens where it's like, why am I going through this? Like I used to want to be the get back king. Somebody hurt me, I gotta get them back. That's not how I move anymore. I'm not like that anymore. If I need to address it, I'm gonna address it. But a lot of times I'm gonna just let it go because I know the path that I'm trying to take. I know where I'm trying to go. I know where my destination is. I know I'm on a mission, people. I'm on a mission every day to do better, to live life the way I want to live it. Not the way you want to live it, not the way you want me to live it, not the way the next person wants to live it, but the way I want to live it. And I really don't care what people think about me. You can't care what people think about you when you're on a mission. Because when you're on a mission, you're gonna have bumps in the road. You're gonna have people who are not gonna see your vision while you're taking while you're on this walk. I'm on I'm on this path and I understand when I started this path, I started losing friends. Okay? I started losing friends. When you're an introvert, you really don't have too many friends anyways. You keep it kind of small. You keep your circle small. But I understand I started losing friends, people. And I'm okay with that. Because if I lost you, it was time for you to go anyways. Um, they said so I heard this song by Rayvon, right? And he said if we don't talk anymore, we have nothing left in common. So a lot of people that I was cool with, I no longer have anything left in common, and that's okay because I'm like I said before, I'm on a mission, people. I'm on a mission to reach my higher self. I'm on a mission to be a better person. I'm on a mission to look at things differently, and I like that I look at things differently. I look at things differently than a lot of people. I'm not out here trying to drink, smoke, party. I'm out here trying to live a proper life. I'm out here trying to live a life that I deem successful and acceptable for me, and that's okay. So it's okay to be a rude introvert. What a rude introvert means is you may not like the way I'm moving, you may not like the things I gotta say, but I'm doing this for me. Anybody get in my way, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna have to be what it's gonna have to be. Whether I gotta cuss you out, or whether you gotta get these hands, it's gonna have to be what it's gonna have to be. I am a rude introvert. I'm going to respect you. I'm gonna understand your opinion, but you have to understand I'm disciplined and I evolve. I have evolved. So because I'm disciplined and evolved, I can respect you and understand where you're coming from, but you can't come at me with no BS. You can't come at me with disloyalty. Although I don't expect everybody to be like me, I expect you to move with respect when you're around me. Let me say this again. Although I don't expect you to be like me, I don't expect you to be like me. I expect you to move with respect when you're around me. Because disrespect is not going to be tolerated because I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to treat you one way and treat myself another way. I'm walking a path of truthfulness. I'm walking a path of this is how I decide to live my life, and this is how I'm going to live my life. And there's nothing wrong with that, people. There's nothing wrong with that. Being a rude introvert means that we're not going to agree all the time. And you may not be too fond of my ways and how I handle things, but this is what works for me. I don't hang out with a lot of people. I don't want to. I don't want to hang out with a whole bunch of crews or member of the guys or whatever y'all say now. I wanna hang out with me. I may hang out with me and one or two other people. I'm good with that because the 10 guys that you hang with, the 12 guys that you hang with, ain't none of them gonna blow. What I mean by blow, and this is not pause. What I mean by blow is ain't none of them gonna shoot for you, but pause if you need to. Ain't none of them gonna shoot for you. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather hang with that one person I know that's gonna shoot for me than 10 people that's gonna run away. And I ain't even preaching violence because if you know about that 7-10 rule, like we ain't even on that type of time, bro. I'm not even on that type of time. But what I'm saying is I can proudly admit that I'm a rude introvert, bro, because I love doing my own thing. I do. I made more moves moving by myself than I have when I was with a crew. And if you think about it, you can make more moves moving by yourself than when you're doing with your homies and whatnot. Try to move by yourself. Oh yeah, by the way, um, even though I'm a rude introvert, bro, I have a lot of confidence. I have a lot of confidence. And I also peep things before others are gonna do it. So you can't fool me. You can't manipulate me. I don't want to be manipulated. I'm not gonna allow that to happen. I don't want to be around a whole bunch of people because I've seen friends manipulate friends. I've seen I've seen friends tell half truths to the friends they say they have. I've seen friends lie to friends' face. I've seen friends do people dirty. So it's like, why should I have an enemy if I got friends who do all this? I know it's messed up, right? But it's okay. Just know that it's all right to be a rude introvert. It's okay to for people to look at you as the bad guy if you know that's not your intentions. You can't control how other people perceive you. You can control how you look at yourself though. But don't change your ways and change who you are just to fit in with people. Find your own lane. Be yourself. It's okay to be an introvert. Minding your business has always been the best thing in the world. Ain't nobody ever got hurt or got ain't nobody ever got hurt or got disappointed from minding their business. Real talk. I know I'm a rude introvert because I'm on my business. Peace.